I think it's going to be a combination of everything, hopefully. And, it's the reason why I've taken so long to do a tour is because so much is relying on my voice, and it's very strenuous to sing all my songs back to back. So that's why I've waited. But I'm actually really looking forward to it. I've been rehearsing and just ready to do the show for the fans. Okay, the first half of the question, to answer that, I don't know exactly what my range is, so I wouldn't want to quote it at being anything specific. I don't know. I just, on a good day, I can hit pretty high notes, and then on a bad day, it's lower, or vice versa, whatever. But about the tour, I hope that I'll be able to, rest in between shows and try not to talk and try to deal with it, I really wanted to go out and go to some amusement parks and have some fun, but I guess I'll probably have to stay home in bed, so every time I do a show, I'll be okay, hopefully. We'll see. I think that the most important thing would be to believe that you can you can achieve your goals. If you don't seriously believe it, then it's going to be pretty hard to make it happen. So, I think that was the most important thing with me, that I never would have given up, even though things happened for me very quickly and I was very fortunate. I think the most important thing for anyone, the first thing is to believe you can do it, and then the second thing is just to be willing to work very hard. I really hate to categorize myself like that. It's very difficult for me to say because there are so many different, as you said, there are so many different types of music on the album. I mean, they're all R&B influenced, but I try to kind of cover a lot of territory because I'm not just influenced by one style, and just especially even doing the remixes and the collaborations that I've done on this project has been fun for me because a lot of times, I stayed more with the ballads and didn't go into the other areas of music that I love, like hip-hop, for instance, and it's been so much fun for me to be able to collaborate with people that I love and respect on this project. So I wouldn't want to pinpoint myself into being one thing only. Hi everybody, it feels great to be back in Japan. I've been looking forward to this for a really long time, and I'm very excited for the first show tomorrow. So thank you for coming and thank you for waiting. I just felt that the Japanese fans have been so supportive of me for a very long time, and I just thought that this would be a great place to start the tour because of that.
自分ではどのような母親になりたいと思っているか、それをお願いします。
A horrible one, no. Can you answer that question? Eventually, I plan to have kids, not now, not for a while, when I can focus on it, and not be, right now I don't have time for myself. I don't have 5 minutes of free time, so it would be kind of ridiculous to do that right now, and I don't feel that I'm ready for that yet at this point in my life. And how do I spend my free time? I barely have any, so, what I like to do is, go to amusement parks. I'm looking forward to going to Disneyland while I'm here. Hopefully I can, and hopefully Tommy will go with me and go on some rides with me. And, we try to just have some time for ourselves. We just went to Hawaii and we had a couple of days, so it's good.
その見事なプロポーションを保つ秘訣を教えていただきたいんですよ。
Well, I don't really get a chance to eat that much, so that's one thing. I'm a very picky eater, and I don't know, I try to do sit-ups at night when I remember to. The most important message in that song is looking inside yourself, and when everything else around you is negative, and that can tend to drag you down, but if you're strong enough inside yourself to make it through that, it makes you a stronger person in the end. And I think that, it looks like it's easy for me to say that, at this point in my life, but that's really how I've always lived my life way before any of this started for me. And I think that that's, something that my mother kind of taught me from a little girl, because we had sort of a lot of tough times when I was growing up. And so I always kind of hung on to that, and that helped me. So if there's any message for those people, it would be that.